Alright, here we go. All should be well in the Big Brother house. Let's see if... yeah, we'll go with that. Hello, testing, testing. Should be good. Yep, I can hear myself, that's fine. Right, okay. So basically, the mods that I'm going to be playing with are in this list here, which is MC Doodle Core. What's that? OTG Core. Oh, Open Terrain Generator, Biome Bundle. We've got Doomlight Dungeons, Hardcore Darkness Runes mod, Vein Minder. But the main mods that I'm interested in is Galacticraft over here. So that's... I tried to do a series on this about 2 or 3 years ago and it didn't really work. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Greetings, Chili. Hope you are well. Right, let's see. We're just going to start a new world, I guess. Game mode survival, or should we do hardcore? Now we'll do survival because I don't really know what I'm expecting. But the main mod is Galacticraft. I really want to get that working. And that reminds me, while this loads up, I'm going to get the Galacticraft wiki up because I'll need it. Because I have no clue what I'm doing. This is a 1.12, I should say. Last time I tried to play with this, it was 1.7, I think. So, yes, how time changes. Alright. Hopefully it'll load up in a second. I've got the wiki loaded. Oh, no. Why do we have to spawn in the middle of the ocean? Oh, that's not good. And it's a very deep ocean at that. What? Seriously? Alright, I'm sorry. I'd rather have a spawn that was on stable ground, so we'll just delete that. And we'll try again. I have tested this, so I do know that spawns actually do work. Right, first of all, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. How do you play Galacticraft? Space station. I think we need a spaceship. I guess building a spaceship's the first port of call. Tier 1 rocket. Well, we need a tier 1 rocket, so we might want to look at that first. Oh, here we go. Don't be an ocean, please. Oh, okay, right. We're near land. So that's better. The problem is, though, if it's just an island, then it's going to be absolutely no use. And we've got dungeons already right off the bat. Why are all the spawns I'm getting now bad? Whenever I've started to stream, it's... well, there's a village up here. Those are dungeons, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look at all those dungeons away off in the distance. Oh, look, there's trees. Okay. Yeah, let's just roll with it, shall we? Let's do that. Hopefully I don't regret that. I'll just pan your windies in, bud. Oh, look at that. That was a nice start. I don't even know if diamonds are useful, to be quite honest with you. We should probably save them in case they are. I don't even know if books are useful, but we'll take them just in case they are. Hey, greetings, Sam. Hope you are well. Do you have a list of mods? I do. Pause the stream now. That is my list of mods. It's not very many, but I was thinking this week this is something I'd want to do, and I'm determined. I'm determined to actually, yeah, get it going. Right, let's have a look. Let's actually... we don't need that to be... oh, look at that. It goes all the way up to... oh, okay, never mind. No. We're not doing white. We're not doing 64 chunks. I've actually made a video where I am playing about with 64 chunk render distance, but that hasn't been released yet. Might never be released, who knows. Anyway, in the first part of the stream, Sam, he's basically using Galacticraft and other biome mods. So this is what's this called? Other biome. Yes, it's other biome. But what's the name of it? The biome bundle. That's what it's called. So biome bundle for 1.12. We are in 1.12. And is that another village over there? There's so many dungeons around. Let's go get tools first. I don't even know what that is. This is Desert Hills. So the good thing, Runes is really fun, I know, right? The good thing about Biome Bundle is it adds a load of new biomes without actually using any unique blocks or anything. It's all just vanilla blocks, which is, in my opinion, fantastic. So what it means is you can actually generate a world in biome, a biome on the world, and then transfer it over to just, a regular vanilla server. It'll still work. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, this is probably going to be a recording as well. It really just depends on how it goes, whether I can be bothered editing and all that sort of stuff. Usually I can be bothered editing, but there are some exceptions. For example, last time I tried to do a modded series, which was, as I said, 1 or 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, it never really came off. I felt I was doing too much vanilla stuff, and I didn't feel that was good in a modded series, you know. Right. So the good thing is about the good thing about this is there's not too many mods for me to get used to. Plus, Galacticraft, I like space. I think a lot of people like space. Space is one of these things that you may not be super, into it, but it's still interesting to read about or hear about. So I'm in that boat, and that's why I'm doing Galacticraft. Right, let's do that. Yeah, the starting resources were good, but as I said, I don't know if we need any. I don't know if we need any of these items for like a future thing. Should we just go and check out the biome immediately? Oh yeah, another. Did I say biome? I meant ruins. Another mod I'm using is Hardcore Darkness, which is a favourite of mine. I really like Hardcore Darkness. I will turn it off if we ever get to go to the moon or other planets, because I think it's like it is messed with in space, but like it's just really cool in the overworld. Caves are a lot more scary. It's more scary at night time. I mean, let's be honest, if you live in the country, or if you've been to the country like camping or whatever, you know that when it turns night and there's no like street lights around, it's dark, and that's kind of the effect this gives. Right, we got that. I'm going to head back over to, what does this say what biome it is? It just says forest. So I don't think the biomes necessarily have custom names. They're just, whatever adjacent biome they are, or parallel biome they are with the vanilla world. Let's go have a look at these dungeons real quick. They might have loot. And then, I don't remember much from my Galacticraft days back in the day, when I first tried it. But one thing I do remember is it's very, very grindy. So we do a vein miner, which I've probably failed to use at the minute. We do a vein miner, so we'll have to go caving, and we'll have to see if we can find as many Galacticraft resources as possible. If we do that, I'm just trying to see if it works, although I don't think any of these counts as vein. Yeah, oh, that one did, I think. Yeah, so it is working. The problem is the default hotkey for vein miner is grave, and I use that as one of my hotkeys. So yeah, I had to switch that up. Right, yeah, we'll check out these as well. Where's the sun? Yeah, the spawn was very awful, but I've given in, and we're just going to use it. Oh, that's a volcano over there. And there's more ruins over there. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I don't know how many times I had to say that, but why did zoom not work? Swap items in hand is G, and that conflicts with this. Let's just make that H. So why can't we zoom? Optified does work. Oh, there we go. C. F. There we go. We'll do that then. So there's a dungeon over there. Oh, I can't sprint anymore. Oh, hi. And we've got a bed here actually, which is good. Let's actually keep that. Food, we got food, let's just get out. We also have ender pearls. I'm kind of thinking of going to the end and trying to get shulker boxes. Oh, we should actually get that. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting shulker boxes, but That really depends on how quickly I can do that. Defeat the dragon isn't easy. Admittedly, we are in like vanilla survival, so health does regenerate, but I still need to. It's still going to take time. It's still going to be a tedious process, having to gather the Eyes of Ender and all that. Oh, look at that! Yeah, runes. The runes mods are just, you know, you could easily just run around all day looking in them. I mean, some of them don't really have anything, but some of them are alright. Oh, I don't recognise any of them. Oh, there's a cave. That might be a good place to get started. Let's hop up here. What is here, I wonder? Is this it? Nothing. Yeah, it's just a structure. Most of these will probably just be for show. There's a chest here though. Ooh. Oh. I did hear a skeleton. Let's pick up all that. Food would be useful at this stage. Oh look. Was that a chest as well? I think that was a chest. There was a music disc. What do we not need? Probably a lot of these things. I like Galacticraft because the goal is very clear. Go to the moon. Yes, indeed. Oh, look at that. We got a god apple already. Let's just dig all that up. And what do we not need? Don't need that. Right, there we go. Cool. Yeah, and I like Galacticraft just for the whole space theme. And there was an expansion, but it's not available in 1.12. I would have done this in 1.7, but I'm just not a huge fan of playing in 1.7 if I can help it. That doesn't work because we would need to do both. Right. What do we not need? We need the iron. Stuff the leggings, we don't need that. Chests, we don't really need that either. It is going to turn night soon, so we've got to be very, very wary. Let's go get some more food, because we will need that. Then we'll head down into the caves, I reckon. Oh, you know what? I do not like it when that's on. It's a good thing, but, like, I prefer just to watch my weapon and see when it, like, rises to the top. I don't know why I'm using an axe either, because axes are a lot slower. They are better, like, damage-wise. I'm lagging a bit, but I'm guessing that's just because of the terrain that's getting loaded. There we go. I did see a cave back there, so I think about. Oh, look at that! Oh, I thought that was lava pools. It's just red sand. I don't mind running far from our spawn point. We just need to be, you know, remember where it is. In fact, we could easily make that our home over there. Hacker, I know, right? James the Hacker, Hacker the Douglas, one of the two. Right, let's get all that. Well, yeah, we'll just head over. There might be a cave nearby actually that we can utilise. Watch this have loads of spawners inside, and then just like watch them all activate as I am sleeping or something. Well, there's doors at the back. Yeah, this'll do. Perfect. We need torches. So we'll just do that. And let's light this up. Cool. What did I threw out the chests. Why did I do that? And why did I put that down? We'll do that. Let's make some furnaces, I reckon. Any default crafting items? Or modded crafting items, I should say. I don't see any as of yet, but we don't really have any modded items as such. Let's make a... yeah, one of these. A chest, just in case. Right, this is hardcore darkness, if you don't know. It looks pretty epic, but it obviously means we can't go out at night, so let's sleep. Greetings, Slushy. This is going to be Rexy's or a stream... oh, is this? Both, really. The idea is that I'm recording at the moment, and then if I can be bothered to edit it, I'll edit it and upload as much of it as I can. See, the thing is, with streaming, I can get away with doing grindy stuff because you kind of have to. I can't exactly just say, right guys, I'm pausing the stream here, come back in, 5 hours, by which time I'll have finished doing this grindy stuff. Whereas obviously in recordings you can, so I'll probably cut out some of the stuff that I do and upload it. But the thing is, usually with series that I record and stream, I usually don't upload it until well, I've actually got a CTM that I streamed it about 6 months ago now, and I've still not uploaded it, and I might not upload it for another 6 months, so it might be a year between the time I streamed it and the time I upload it, so yeah. Just gotta keep that in mind. I got maths trip tomorrow and I'm a nerd, so I'm excited. A maths trip? Where are you going on a maths trip? I'm pretty sure at my high school there was a maths trip run to Disneyland. I don't know what that has to do with maths, but there you go. Let's just pick up all of this. I want to get all this food and then we'll be sorted. Let's actually go down and block up the back door. I should probably look in my inventory. No, we don't need to block up the back door. We just do that. Right. Yeah, I want to. I want to get rid of stuff we don't need, which is most of this junk. We'll get rid of the diamonds. We don't really need them yet. I've got bread. What was in the book? Bane. That might be useful. We've got 9 string as well. Might as well make a bow. Don't see why not. Okay. Oh man. Right. And let's smelt up that as well, the iron. Get a pickaxe going. Or a bucket, one of the two. And then we'll head off, I reckon. We'll need some logs though. Let's go get some logs because we'll need torches in the caves. Torches are a must when you play in Hardcore Darkness mode. Get some more of these guys. There's a dungeon down there. We should just focus on getting logs. The problem is all the trees are isolated, so it's going to be hard to get a lot of logs at the same time. A place called Betchley Park. Oh, I know where that is, or I've heard of it anyway. It's to do with code cracking. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've never been, but I've heard of it. But that is good. Hope you have a good time there. I didn't go on many school trips at latterly. I think I went on about. Yeah, it was on average less than one a year. I went with high school, but that's just because you didn't have to go. You had the option. For example, when Mamma Mia came out, there was a school trip to go and see it at the cinema. I thought, stuff that, it's going to be boring as heck. Instead, I went and picked plums with some other kid. Legally, it was to do the school the school endorsed it, so we're all good. We weren't breaking rules or anything. Might as well make a sword. Bane, we'll keep that. We'll wait until that smelts up. And then this is definitely something I can get behind. Good stuff, Pat. Yeah, no, I was thinking of doing your war pack. I was thinking of doing this other mod pack I had, but then I thought this is something I've been trying to do for, well, I had a series on it about 2 years ago that I never did. I've said that already. I'll probably say it a million times, but yeah, as I said, it wasn't all these mods. It was most of these mods were part of the mod, that series, but I had more because it was in 1.7. And I think there's probably more mods for 1.7 than there are for 1.12, but there you go. Just because I know updating mods has become more tedious, although I believe they are going to be making an official API for mods in the Bedrock Edition, which might be a good thing. But I'm not sure how many people play Bedrock Edition. There might be a lot. It might be more than Java. I really don't know. I'm just speculating, honestly. Right, we've got a lot of wood. That should be fine. We might as well take all of our feathers. And we don't need that. Don't need that. Cool. Right, let's go. Let's go find a cave. Gotta go, have a good stream. Cheers, Sam. Thank you for watching. Thanks, everybody, for dropping by. Oh, look at that. Haha, look at that face. Yeah, thanks, everybody, for stopping by. This is currently just a... Well, I'm streaming, but I will hopefully turn this into an actual uploading series, an actual video series at some point. Sorry, I really just need to do this, because why not? That's what we got screenshots for. Alright, let's, yeah, so I've got Hardcore Darkness, so we'll need to be well aware of our surroundings. You're late, get in line. Oh man, let's just run around this plane. This is Biome Bundle as well. I've never actually used Biomes of Plenty to a large extent, although I know it's the more well-known modded thing, like Biome mod. Oh, what's down here? Is this what I think it is? I also turned off loot bags because, like, they're cool and all, but they're just they give you too much loot. Like, you're sifting through loot at the end of it all. So I just thought, why have that in the game when it's just going to cause more problems? Right, I do see a spawner. Oh, I don't have a shield. I've just realised. Yeah, okay. I'm the genius that forgot it was 1.12. There's a creeper. Let's just kill these guys off first. Darn it. Oh. Yeah, I've never really done mods in 1.12, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm not sure this is going to go nuts. This is going to be fun. And you're dead. Eventually. Yeah, they're spawning too frequently. Yeah, when I was watching Patnat's Warpack video, there looked like there was some cool dungeons there. These will probably be a bit tamer. No. I realised that was a power bow, or an enchanted bow at least. As you can tell, Hardcore Darkness. Oh no. Yeah, don't ask why I did that. I meant to come for a cave because I want like resources for, what do you call it? Galacticraft. I want the copper and all that sort of stuff. There we go. But for some reason I just thought, hey, dungeon, let's go and explore it. And we might as well, although iron would be much appreciated at this rate, because I do require a shield in this version. Right, should we go in? There we go. I realised I hadn't eaten. I realised my food was low. This is usually how it goes in recordings. Like whenever I'm recording CTM, I always like end up going silent for much of it because I'm just too focused. I don't know why I'm using my axe when I prefer the sword usually. Yeah, we really need to just get in and light up. And I'm out of torches. And there's spiders to add injury to insult. There we go. That's really the unorthodox way of doing it, but I really just wanted to... Okay, never mind. I was hoping to get iron, but clearly it's not something on the menu. Right. I really don't like using wood. In fact, you know what? We can't... Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, there's a slight issue in that I don't have any, like, stuff on me to be able to see. I don't have any... I can't... Yeah. Right. I can't see genuinely in Hardcore Darkness. Like, it's not a YouTube trick. It's not like you can't see, but I can. Like, genuinely cannot see in Hardcore Darkness. Whoa, chill. That's rude. Right, yeah, we're just going back to the surface. Let's take this on once I've got armor. Once I know what I'm doing. Hey, greetings, Ristoman. Hope you're well. Is this an official pack or did you make it? Yeah, it's not an official pack. I just downloaded a few mods that I had in from my previous series and included them. So yeah, I just made it. Darn it, the sun's setting. That's my house over there. I really need a cave. Apologies, Pat. I see you've written something else. I'll read that in a minute. One thing that I usually do with YouTube series that I stream is oh, that's exactly what I would want. I usually end up cutting out the parts where I'm talking to chat because I don't find it authentic, but I'm going to try not do that this time. So, you know, if I'm talking to chat, I'm going to try and just leave it in. So, what do we do now? Well, as I said, we need a cave. I mean, we could run back to my base, but we've got a bit of a cave here, so let's check it out. Let's hop in. Let's not be using logs. Alright. Yeah, that's why I didn't add them in my pack. They give less reason to make multiple farms, as you can... Oh, yeah, loot bags. Yeah. Like, they're cool, I think, in some contexts, but not all. Certainly not in this. As I said, this is just a few packs for me to have fun with, but currently fun is not the case, or fun is not what I'm having at the minute. We did get a tatty. We don't need that. Right, I kind of want to dig down, but I don't want this to turn into you know, a UHC. Sometimes though we've got to do what we've got to do. The ores, yeah, that's one issue. If the ores don't spawn, then we're gonna have to redo this. I have done a test, and I saw some of the ores spawning in this Biome Bundle world. So we should be good, but we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see, honestly. Right, let's try and make it back to our house, I reckon. We can find another cave in the morning. The good thing is we've got torches. No, we don't. We'll have to make some. I wasted so many logs. That's so annoying. Alright, so many logs and blocking up. Good thing is I can see my house a mile away. The problem is I can't see any ditches that are... Oh. I can't see any ditches that might open up like the one that's coming up. Yeah, this one. Let's just hop over. All good. Yeah, no, sorry. Chilly, let me rephrase that. Yeah, no, UHC is good, but UHC is fantastic. One of my favourite games of all time, but... You know, I wouldn't want this to be like, you know, I don't want to go to UHC mode. I guess that's what I'm saying. You know, I don't want to you know, just staircase and staircase. Oh no! Yeah, I don't want to staircase and staircase and staircase like you see me doing some UHCs. What idiots are keeping me awake? Probably this guy. Hey, take aim. But no, I agree. UHC is fantastic. That's what I don't understand. I've heard a lot of people they quit UHC or they quit Minecraft and then they just diss the game. I never understood that. Like, it's a fantastic game and people have played it for so long. Why are they going to diss it or, you know, talk it down? But there you go. Some people do what some people do. That's not a saying. Well, it is now. I just made it up. But yeah, let's get all that on the bar. Let's get rid of all this just to keep free inventory space. I don't have backpacks mod because obviously we've got shulker boxes, as I said, but they're going to be very, very challenging to get. I want to just make sure we get rid of this guy. Oh, you were joking. Okay. I apologise. I thought I'd said the wrong thing. I come from Jakku, yeah? I come from Scotland. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't know. What planet would I most want to come from? By Jakku, I assume you mean the planet from Star Wars Episode 7. Is it in Episode 8? I don't remember if it's in Episode 8, but it's definitely in Episode 7. I would want to come from... I always was fascinated by Coruscant for some reason. I don't know why. Coruscant. But... yeah, I'm not sure if I'd want to come from there because it's all city, and I prefer the country if I'm being honest. Maybe... I don't know. Naboo's a nice country. Mustafar's an intense... or not country, planet. Mustafar's intense. Do you know what else is intense? Camping. Sorry, I just felt like I had to get that one in before I forgot. Let's make an axe, because this is 1.12. Right, let's go. Let's go see if we can find an actual cave this time. We should probably go looking at another biome just in case. Like, I don't know what these biomes' names are. Like, they're not listed as anything. Oh, they are! Steppe! I tell a lie! I didn't think they were listed in game. This is a jungle, apparently. Apparently they are listed. That is fascinating. What is that, man? Like, I kind of want to check that out, but at the same time I'm going back on what I said about, you know, just finding a cave. It looks like... I really don't know. Well, it's certainly from the ruins mod, I would assume. I do hear mobs underneath. We should actually take this opportunity to dig down. See if we can find any. Whoa, here we go. We found our cave. Right. Oh, that's the space map. Whoa, okay. I regret that. I regretted that instantly. Oh, I forgot to make a shield again. Yo, why do I keep forgetting to make a shield? Naboo is my city. Good to know, mate. Good to know. Right. Scotland is my city. Oh yeah, it's working. Okay, that's good. Oops. I forgot what my hotkey there was for vein miner. So that means Galacticraft ores are working. Now, I was saying this earlier, one of the things I remember about my last playthrough is you need to get a lot of ores. Like, you might think you have enough, like, one double chest full of one item might be enough, or you might think it's enough, but it really isn't. You can always be getting more. So that's the aim. We're just going to try and stock up as much as possible on ores. And I was pressing the wrong key again. We need a better hotkey, I feel. Oh, there we go. There's some of that. What's that? Copper? So that's copper, that's tin. And then there's aluminium, but that doesn't come until lower down if I remember rightly. Alright, let's go and see if we can find some of that then. Spleefing oneself with vein miner is always fascinating. Why do I have a name tag on me? I have no idea. That was just more tin, I think. I'll get myself muddled up. What's a better hotkey for vein miner? I'm using Z at the minute. The default is grave. Oh, hi. But the thing is, I use grave for one of my like hotkeys, one of my number hotkeys. So, like, grave would be ideal. I could use tab. I could use tab actually, because we're not. This isn't multiplayer. Right. Where's tab? There it is. So unbind that. There we go. Oh, crumbs! I always have had a fear of that happening. Alright, here's a whistle stop tour of my controls. All that's default. There we go. Enjoy this because this very rarely appears in videos. Not that anyone really cares, right enough. What was that? That was H. That was tab. And that was unbound. And that's unbound. We all good? Oh, that was R. Alright, there we go. Done. Hope you enjoyed. Right, let's continue. There was one other place we could explore. I use X, but that's not much better. X is slightly... yeah. It's not much better, but it's slightly better than... oh, I was pressing Z there. It's slightly better than Z, which is why I use X for my hotkey as opposed to Z. I'm pretty sure I used to use Z for one of my hotkeys, but gave up because it was too hard. This is aluminium. You can tell because it's a little more blue. There's a guy coming in. Yes, the aluminium. You know what we're going to do, actually? I do apologise. I was not being cocky there, although I kind of was. I was just... I don't even know what I was doing. I was just not paying attention. But we do need a shield, which is why we're building one of these. Might as well smelt up all of it. England is my city, I know, right? Alright. Are there any mods here that automate ore collection? What about Felucia? Is that a planet? Because my Star Wars lore is not... Oh wait, that's... I know that, because that's in the Battlefront. Felucia, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, was a colourful humid jungle planet located in the Felucia system. Was that not where one of the Jedi died in Order 66? I'm really not like a Star Wars nerd as much as I used to be a Lord of the Rings nerd. But I still like Star Wars. Alright. Let's walk around a bit. Continue to get ore. I keep pressing Z. I need to get used to tab as being my new hotkey. I don't do an awful lot of multiplayer, so like it should be too difficult for me to get used to pressing tab for you know, player list. Alright. I think the last time I did a multiplayer game that was not Minecraft. What was the last non-Minecraft multiplayer game I did? From the Clone Wars, I think. Right. I got a feeling it did make an appearance in episode 3 during Order 66, but yeah, it's probably Clone Wars material. What was I going to say? What was it? Yeah, seriously, what was I going to say? I've forgotten. Oh, multiplayer. Last non-Minecraft multiplayer game I played was probably... See, I played Mountain Blade with my brother. I think I actually recorded a video on it, but this was a while back. And like the thing is with Mountain Blade, you can't do like a co-op campaign. Like you can't do the vanilla game in a cooperative manner like you can do, you know, Minecraft in a cooperative manner, or Lego Star Wars in a cooperative manner. You can only do like instant battles kind of thing. So that kind of sucks. But apart from that, I'm trying to think of other games. Yeah, I don't really know. See, I guess Minecraft's just the multiplayer game I've done. See, this is why I record videos, is so I can remember what I've actually done, because I forget a lot. Yeah, it was Revenge of the Sith, but only shortly. Yeah, true. I guess I get the feeling that in a lot of these planets only make a really short entrance, or they're only shortly shown, if you know what I mean. At times, just because there's not enough screen time really to devote to all the lore in that. And first time I had the opportunity to use a shield, and I did not take it. Alright, I cannot tell you how much I enjoy Hardcore Darkness. I was saying this earlier, but whenever you go camping and that, it's just, it gets dark because you're out of the city, you're out of the you're out of civilization, and it's just a whole different experience when it just goes pitch black, and that's really what I enjoy about this. Right, let's keep getting some more of this. Yeah, so as I said, there is going to be a lot of grindy stuff at the start, just because we need as many materials as possible to be able to build the necessary parts for a rocket and a spacesuit or whatever else, if you know what I mean. Let's go back and get the what do you call it, furnace that I left behind. And really what this encapsulates is the whole onion layer aspect. What's your favourite Star Wars episode? Ooh, good one. Let me have a think, and then I'll finish saying what I was going to say, if I could remember what I was going to say. Yeah, the onion effect of mods is that, you need something to get something else, to build something else, etc, etc. So, that really shows you do need a lot of resources. That means you're going to need a lot of resources. You're going to need a lot of extra resources as well, and that's really what we're trying to get right now, because I don't want to be in the middle making something and then have to go away and mine again. I want to get as much of the stuff as I can now. But what's your favourite Star Wars episode? I think most people's favourite is episode 6. I would probably agree with that. I do like episode 3 actually. Episode 3 is alright. Episode 4, 5 and 6 are obviously my favourites. Much the same as most other people. And I'm not saying that, like, I don't hate episode 1 and episode 2, even if they're not, like, that great. I don't hate them. But, you know, I just don't like them as much as other episodes. Episode 7 and 8. See, I actually enjoyed 8 at the cinema more than 7, although I do agree that there was more than a few shortcomings with it, so, you know, I respect what people have to say about that. But I think 6. 6 would be by far my, yeah, it would be by far and away my favourite. I may have asked you this before, but have you played Civilization? Because that's really good co-op. I've not, actually. My brother has played Civ 5, I think, or Civ 4, but I've never played it, so maybe one day. Greetings, blah. Yeah, I think, from what I know, I think it's one of these games that I would enjoy a lot more. But it's just one of these things. I've got so many... There's so many games I want to try. There's so many games that I've got in my Steam library that, you know, at the minute I'm just trying to play them all. I'm trying to get through all the games I've bought over time, because I don't want it, you know, I don't want it to be like a real library, like, you know, the at home that you've got. You might have a collection of books, only half of which you've read. For me, I've got a collection of books, only about, you know, I've read about 2% of them or something like that. So, you know, I don't want it to become like that with my Steam library. I don't want to have, like, you know, so many games that I've bought that I haven't actually played. So I'm giving them all a go. It sounds like something you'd really like. As I said, maybe at some point, but I at this moment in time I feel overwhelmed with things I want to try, things I want to stream, things I want to record. I mean, generally, if I play a game, I'll record it, unless, like, for example, Star Wars Battlefront, I don't tend to record. What the heck is this? I don't tend to record Lego Star Wars Battlefront, although I am thinking of making a montage on it at some point. Hey, that's a nice cheat, isn't it? Alright, let's get some more. Anyway, yeah, greetings, blah. How are you doing? Oh, no, 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 no. Let's put a torch down before it goes pitch black. Oh look, there's another one coming. Yeah, it's an enchanting table would have... Oh no! An enchanting table would be nice, but as I said, I left my diamonds behind because I thought they might be used for something, like, outside of vanilla items. So I didn't want to just, you know, surrender them. Although, as I said, an enchanting table would be nice. I don't know why I'm getting so much coal, but I feel like it's important. I have $40 leftovers. I still don't know what to do with it. I would save it, mate. Save it, and you never know in future. You might be, oh, I need a new this or that, or I need to get a present for so and so. I need to get a present for James the Douglas. No, I'm kidding. Jokes. That sounded so cringy the moment it left my my lips. Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit? Film-wise, definitely Lord of the Rings. Book, I would say they're both equal, because I don't know. Like, one of the things I really enjoy about it is no matter how many times I read it, it still brings out the same emotions. You know, the emotions of sadness or joy or nostalgia, or, you know, that sort of thing. The feeling of danger. Like, they both really encapsulate that very well. Like, they are, obviously everyone's got their own opinion, but in my view they're, you know, some of the best works of the 20th century, and just for the reason of emotion alone, along with other stuff obviously. But yeah, books, it's probably a tie. Films, definitely Lord of the Rings. Game wise, I'm not sure. You know, I actually prefer Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War to any of the mainstream Lord of the Rings games like that go along the line of the film or the book. That being said, the Fellowship of the Ring was good. that game was good. The one I uploaded to my channel last year. The Return of the King and the Two Towers were made by our friends at EA. And like, they're not bad games, they're just, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're as good as the Fellowship of the Ring game, because that takes the line of the book, which is obviously unique in this day and age. Right, let's see. Get James a new mic. Oh, shots fired. You know, I was actually, I was watching, he's not here, so, you know, I don't mind speaking about it, but I was watching one of Sam's videos, and he said he got this new, like, thing for, like, formatting his audio or something like that, which would be, like, I don't know, it's one of these things. I've tried to format my voice before, and I've got it sounding different. Arguably, it sounds higher quality, but I just prefer, like how it sounds now. I don't know why. It's not high quality by any stretch of the imagination. Like, you can probably hear, well, I'm not going to say what you can hear, but you can probably hear a heck of a lot more than you would if it was high quality. Oh, I bet this is oil. Oh, it's coming from the ceiling. But yeah, I've never, beyond editing out background sounds occasionally, I've never messed with my audio. Oh, no. I mean, oh, okay, that was more of an imminent danger than the oil, but I mean, whatever. But yeah, in my I think 5 years or whatever, well, 4 years of doing videos with audio, I've never edited my voice that much. Maybe one day, but I don't know. That can't be done. Oh. Our friends at EA. Oh, James is sponsored. I wish, me. I wish. With the amount of money EA makes off of FIFA packs, like, they could probably pay me a lot. Not that they would want to, of course. Who am I going to advertise to? My, like, half dozen viewers or whatever. But no, like, I do appreciate everybody for coming out to take this in. As I said, this is something I want to keep up. I want to actually, you know, I don't just want to make this like a one-time thing. I want to actually work at it, try other mod packs as well. The idea for the series is that James's modded journal is, you know, the series. It's like, it's probably not a good idea, but it's kind of like my random PvP series in the sense that all mods and mod packs are lumped under one, you know, heading. Which is a terrible idea in this day and age of YouTube, but, I mean, since when was my YouTube experience filled with good ideas? Maybe I'll switch the titles up, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still to think about that part. The funny thing is, the reason it's called James's Modded Journal is because somebody a while back made me a, how did I get in here again? It was over here. Yeah, somebody a while back made me a thumbnail for my journal series. They were like, yo, do you want to use this thumbnail? I was like, oh, I had a thumbnail made for me like the month before or something, so I didn't want to just give up on the one that I'd already been, you know, that had been made for me. So I was like, you know, I'm sorry, I've already got a thumbnail. And then an idea struck, because at this point in time I was thinking of doing a modded series. I was like, hey, can you just, you know, maybe make me a, you know, a James's Modded Journal thumbnail? And so they did, and I've had it ever since. I never used it. I think I showed it off in my 3000 videos video, but I've never used it on an actual video. Would you say the Battle of Helm's Deep is the greatest battle in movie history? I like that one, and back in the day, back when YouTube was young, and Minecraft wasn't as renowned as it is now, or whatever, I used to watch the Battle of Helm's Deep on YouTube on, like, loop, to the point where I could, like, without subtitles, recite the Elvish said in it. I don't know Elvish, but I could recite the subtitles in it. I really like that battle. Is it the greatest battle in movie history? Ooh. It's a tough one. I think, if we're going by battles in movie history, the battles I've seen that are good, I really like the first battle in 300, where... Do I really need more coal? I feel like I do. Yeah, the first battle in 300 at the Hot Gates where the Persians are invading. That's a really good battle. The cinematics, the build-up. Braveheart. Obviously, I'm going to be biased and pick a film set in Scottish history, but I really like some of the battles in Braveheart. I wouldn't say they're... Yeah, I wouldn't say any of the battles in Braveheart are necessarily the best in movie history. I mean, obviously, it's got the speech in that at the Battle of Stirling Bridge, but you know, one speech doesn't make a battle the best in movie history, so I wouldn't count any of those. Lord of the Rings has a few good battles other than Helm's Deep. Obviously, it's got the charge at the Pelennor Fields. I wouldn't say the Black Gate battle in the movie's that good. It's good, but it's not like, you know, best of all times standard. I'd be tempted to say the Battle of Helm's Deep is probably the best in the trilogy of Lord of the Rings, and taking as balanced a view as possible, keeping in mind that I don't actually watch many movies, I'd probably say it's one of the best in movie history. But my good friend Z Miker is more of a movie buff than I am, so he can probably name a lot more, you know, battles that are worthy of that. Maybe even you can, Santa. You can name other battles that are as good as it, or just as good. But no, yeah, Battle of Helm's Deep, really, really good. I really enjoyed that. It's very different to how it is in the book. I'm not one that's gonna, you know, one of these people that's gonna sit and say, oh, it was better in the book, blah de blah de blah. I think it's good in the film, like even if it is different. But obviously the differences are the elves, for starters. That doesn't happen in the books. The elves don't come. Let's actually combine that, and I'm going to eat up the apples because we don't need to save them. The elves don't come. Also, Gandalf comes with Eomer because he's been banished at the end. I'm pretty sure Eomer fights in the Battle of Helm's Deep in the book, like from the very beginning, and Gandalf comes with another Rohirrim rider called Halbrand, something like that. That's probably the name of a river. And I think there's, like, for example, Warg Riders are mentioned not before the battle, but during the battle. There's an Enderman up there. If we're going to the end, which we might be worth going up to get that guy. But no, I'm not one of these people that's just going to sit back and... Not that there's anything wrong with comparing or critiquing a film based on a book, but I'm not going to say the film was rubbish compared with the book. Alright. Is that the daylight? That is daylight. We have come a long way. Alright. Battle of Stirling Bridge in Braveheart is regarded by many as one... Okay. I think the Battle of Stirling Bridge, I think, is good. See, I know I said I'm not one of these people that's going to compare like books and films and all that, but I don't know. I think as a Scot, one of the biggest gripes about it is it takes place in a field. Whereas when I was learning about history at school, learning about the actual Battle of Stirling Bridge, I don't know. It feels like if it was done like that, it would have been a lot more exciting. But obviously, they decided to film it as they did for the sake of the movie, and you know, it worked out well. People liked it. They made one big error in filming a 20th century white van in one of the shots, but apart from that, it came out really well. So, you know, I respect them for it, but it'd be so good if it was actually, you know, by a... You know, obviously Stirling wasn't a city back then. Well, it probably was a city, but it wasn't a city as big as it is now. But yeah, you know, if it was by a settlement of some sort, by a bridge, I feel like that would have been better, but there you go. It would also have made a little more sense in the... You know, with regards to how they won the battle, because the line in the film was... What was it? No... In 2 centuries or whatever, no army's beaten an army without heavy cavalry, or something like that, or against an army with heavy cavalry. Now I think that's the case in history, like in the real battle, like that really happened. But part of the reason we won was because of the bridge, the tactics to do with the bridge. I think the bridge broke at some point. However, there's debate as to when the bridge actually broke, whether it was during the battle or after the battle, or if it, you know, prevented the English from getting so many men forward. Oh, whoa, 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 sorry. I'm pretty sure you can't die in oil, but I just want to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Oh, let's see. I don't watch many movies at all. Yeah, neither do I, mate. Although I did buy all the Indiana Jones films today when I was out and looking in a charity shop. Haha, James buys his stuff from charity shops. Yeah, no, because seriously, have you seen some of the prices? I went into a computer shop today looking for a pen drive because I thought might as well back something up because I wasn't in my regular location and I needed to back something, or I didn't need to back something up, but I thought it'd be best to. And I went into a shop, tried to get a pen drive, and it was like 32 quid or something, which is not much, but I can't really justify that sort of a price for just a pen drive that I'm only going to be using like once and that's it. Let's pick that up. The oil is now flowing. Yeah, oil's really, really strange. I don't know why. Let's pick this up. We've still got a lot. History movies are tough because they want to make a sacrifice for the sake of making a good movie, but they also want to be as accurate. Yeah, no, that's very true. And I don't give them a hard time over it necessarily because I understand that they have to make it, you know, watchable as a movie. But it's just one of these things that is more of a what if question. You know, what if they'd done it differently? Because I really do like the history aspect of the Battle of Stirling bridge. For anyone that might come to Scotland at any point in the future, the Wallace Monument in Stirling is very popular. It's basically this huge tower dedicated to William Wallace, whose impact on Scottish history is very much debated. But either way, he's got himself a monument, which, you know, not many people can claim to have a monument dedicated to them. Oh, I feel like we don't need name tags. I'm sorry, we can get name tags through fishing. Alright, let's hop down. Here is an Enderman. Might not be the same one, but hopefully... Are you serious? Thankfully I brought this with me. We're just gonna make another pickaxe. Cool, right. 300 as a historical movie is one of these. It's kind of like Braveheart in the sense that there's a lot about it that's just kind of like you're not sure if that's true or not. But again, as you say, they're just trying to make a good movie. They need to make a story behind it, so that's probably why they yeah, sacrificed the historical accuracy. Whoa, okay, right, that was a smartish decision. Oh, right, what I'm thinking of doing is possibly just going up to the surface, dumping as much of this stuff as I can in chests in a furnace, and then going back to, like, yeah, back at base, because currently I'm losing, like, this is why going to the end and getting shulker boxes would be a good idea. So I guess that's part of the perk of backpack mods, is you get... like, you can get backpacks just, you know, by crafting them, which it would be good. I like shulker boxes and the way they work, because it's not a case of you just make them and that's it. You have to actually go and get them. They're difficult to get. They're an OP item, but they're difficult to get. Whereas, as I said, in the mods, you just craft them and that's it. So, it would be a good idea in a mod pack to include backpack mods, but at the same time I just felt I'd rather have the challenge of having to obtain them, if you know what I mean. Alright, I'm pretty chuffed with our progress though. We have managed to gather quite a bit, but as I said, it probably won't be enough. Let's see. Let's remember we've left ores lying down there. We're going to try and craft all the redstone blocks. I still hear zombies lying about. Captain America versus Iron Man in Civil War is a mighty duel indeed. Ah, I've not actually seen that, but I'll take your word for it. Gunpowder, yeah, we can make a mob system if we need gunpowder. Yeah, as I said, there's not many movies I've watched. It's just one of these things that I'm not a huge fan of movie watching. Like, I'll go to the cinema occasionally, but I won't. You know, it's not one of these things. Oh, I'm looking for something to do tonight. What should I do? Oh, I'll go to the cinema. It's more of a, you know, a new film that I'm interested in is out. Then I'll go. Like, for example, Star Wars. If ever there's a new Star Wars out, I'll go. Or I'm trying to think of the last non-Star Wars movie I went to see. I almost forgot about these. We don't need arrows. Right. I think we'll go up to the surface at this rate and see what we can. Well, see if we can dispose of all this stuff. Is that a skeleton? That is a skeleton. Interesting. Might as well use the axe. Alright. Cool. Alright, we're going to head back. We're going to go back the way instead of forward, funnily enough. I want to get these last ores. 46. Hey! Okay. See you later. I'm sure there was something... There was some... Oh, no, that's not good. And I don't even have full... well, I do have full armor, but not full diamond. Full diamond is ridiculously OP against that sort of a thing. Right. Let's hop up this way, shall we? Did you see Solo? I have not seen Solo. So, yeah, preferably no spoilers. However, if anyone does spoil, I will most likely find it within myself to forgive and forget. No, sorry, that sounded way too patronising, or not you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm just going to be quiet. Well, don't watch it until you see the other 12 movies. It'll be a lot more epic. Yeah, I've... wait, oh, you mean for the Captain America versus Iron Man. Right, I get it. Excuse me, well, I'll keep that in mind for sure. Oh, no, it's night time. Alright, where's my house? Where's my house? I should have taken coordinates. Darn it, I'm such an idiot. Right. How long is it until night? Please tell me. Okay, yeah, it just turned night. Chewbacca dies in the Solo movie. Yep. And let me guess. Luke Skywalker turns to the dark side, right? Oh, wait. I know where we are. Not really, but that is the dungeon. So I think our house is this way, right? Yeah, it's right over there, see? I can see it through the trees. Gandalf dies. No! Whoa! There's a... Oh, flip. Okay, yeah, let's not bother fighting mobs in this. It's nigh on impossible. You know, I was thinking about not including the dynamic lighting or just turning it off, but it's kind of necessary, isn't it? With this pack. You know, let's eat up. And hopefully no creepers sneak up on me, because I can't see a thing. Yeah, oh, that guy was sneaking up. Katniss. Guys, stop spoiling it. That is incredibly irresponsible of you. The Hunger Games is an interesting one. I've only ever watched 1 and 4. I watched 1 at someone's house a while back. Yeah, we need more furnaces. Let's go dig for some more furnaces. Yeah, I was at a friend's house and I watched the first one, and then oh no, that's not good. Then I was staying in a random hotel, and it wasn't for a random reason. It was just a random hotel. I don't stay in hotels often, might I add, but I was bored at night, couldn't sleep, put on the TV, and there happened to be the Hunger Games 4 on, whatever that's called. The Mockingjay, is it the Mockingjay Part 2 or something like that? So I watched that, and so I've seen 2 of the 4. The beginning and the end. Alpha and Omega. Hey, Kylo Ren, yeah. Oh, Kylo Ren dies, nice. Oh, I really hate that guy. No, I'm kidding. I think his character's pretty good, to be fair. Well, that's one of the things I'm actually most excited for in Star Wars, is the whole dynamic in his interactions with what's her name? The lassie. Rey. Yeah, because they are certainly an interesting dynamic when it comes to, you know, just how the whole the plot line works, and you know what I'm saying. Well, hopefully you know what I'm saying. You probably don't. If you don't, I completely respect that. Right, iron we need to smelt. Do we need to smelt all of these? Do we smelt copper? Do we smelt copper? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take that as a yes. Aluminium, do we smelt that? I don't know what we do if we don't smelt them. Like, do we need a special tool for them? I don't think so. We're going to need some more cobble, aren't we? Let's turn all that back into coal. I enjoyed 1 and 2, but 3 disappointed me too much to watch 4. Ah, okay. 4 was very strange. It was very, 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 very. I can't say very enough to, you know, really express what it is I'm trying to say, but it was very different from 1. 4 and 1. Like, total opposites. I mean, I guess the principles were the same. It was just like, the principles were the same, but the whole kind of dynamic changed with regards to who was in power, or like, you know, to what extent they were in power. For example, the you know, in the first one, it's very clear that the city is, you know, it's the rich people, and they're not. Well, you know what I mean. They seem kind of distant. They're the owners of the Hunger Games and all that, and it's very distant in that. Whereas in the fourth one, it's obviously with a, oh, spoiler alert. Turn off now if you don't want to know what happens in the Mockingjay Part 2. But obviously the fourth one, it's at the city. The whole, you know, the city plays a huge part. It's not just some distant idea or power. It is the movie in and of itself. Have you ever seen The Dark Knight? I've seen the first, like, 2 minutes of The Dark Knight. Up until the part where the Joker's in the meeting with the people, and he shows them a magic trick. Sorry, whenever I hear magic trick, I always think of the CTM when Ethel, Pause and Beef are doing a CTM, and Ethel says, "Want to see a magic trick?" and spawns a creeper in their base. Anyway, yeah, I saw up to that point, and the reason I didn't stop watching was not because I didn't like it. I did like that part, but that's not why I stopped watching it. It was because I had to go at that point, because I was somewhere else, possibly at someone's house, or I don't know where else I would have been. But yeah, I've never really watched Batman. Although I do hear the Dark Knight, the Dark Knight. Yeah, the Batman movies in general I've heard are good. Let's make an enchanting table. I don't see why not. We'll take a book. Lapis we'll take. We'll take the food. I need another chest. We'll take that with us. We'll just get rid of everything. We'll not bother with the Bane book. I don't know why I was carrying it about. Don't ask me. Cool. We'll not take them either. Alright, shall we go back caving again? The problem is, will I be able to find the cave again? There's a volcano over there, for those that are interested. I'm sure I can find the cave again. It shouldn't be too difficult. Alright, let's see. So, story time for this week, for those of you interested. I had to do a painting job this week, and basically, I didn't have any paint clothes, you know, I didn't have anything that I would necessarily mind getting paint on, so I had to dress up in, yeah, like, not fancy dress, but just, you know, put on, like, a builder's sort of outfit. And it was very... Oh, I actually do know what that is. Never mind. But it was very, very... Like, it was hot for Scotland. It was like 20 degrees Celsius, which... whatever that is in Fahrenheit. But the point is, that's hot. We don't get 20 degrees Celsius that often. I've just realised my pick broke. Oh, we can just make... we can just make a diamond pick. All's well ends well. And yeah, basically, I was having to do a lot of climbing, a lot of painting... In this, like, the clothing I was wearing would not have looked out of place in winter. Basically, yeah, if you'd worn them in winter, it would have been very sensible. Put it that way. So, yeah, that was fun times. I was really hot and bothered. I'm not going to go into detail. Yeah, I'm not going to go into any more depths. Any more depth as to how I was feeling, like afterwards. But whoa! I did that more as a joke. I didn't think it would actually work. Like, I was holding down the vein miner button thinking, there's no way obsidian is classed as vein miner. I know you can configure it. Yeah, I know you can, like, yeah, do all the block list and that. Obsidian. How? Wait, tool list. Block list. That's so weird. Oh, that's for the okay, so pickaxe, block list, yeah, obsidian, there we go. So we can remove it if we wanted to. That is incredible. Anyway, let's make the, well, yeah, at least we won't have to get obsidian much longer. I keep forgetting that vein miner probably works with trees. I've been chopping down trees naturally this whole time. Should we save for bookcases? Yeah, we probably should. You know, let's go back up. Let's go back up and do some enchanting. I feel like that would be beneficial. Alright. Question is, where is back up? Well, there's some ore over there we forgot to dig. Just pick that up. Oh, man. Also went hill walking again this week, but nothing exciting. It was only like a 15-20 minute jaunt, so nothing, you know, no cyclists in the distance or trig points to report. That's clay in the cave. This is obviously what you get in the biome bundle, which is a fantastic mod. I remember first seeing this and, like, truly it was jaw-dropping. This game never ceases to amaze me. Does vein miner take saturation? I don't know. Can you configure that? Or can you find out about it? I would assume so. Wait. When keybind released, when sneaking. Oh, that's a good one. When not sneaking. Disabled. Should we just do when sneaking? I think when sneaking would be a better option. Yeah, okay, and then we can just get rid of that. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I would assume that it takes saturation, but I could be wrong. I know absolutely nothing about these things. So yeah, let's try vein miner on this. So we have to sneak. Oh, it doesn't work on logs. Does it? Oops. You can tell I know a lot about mods. Certainly vein miner. Right. Block list. Oak wood and acacia wood. So what's this? That's oak wood. Does it not work? Did I do something wrong? This is probably a really dumb error that I have overlooked when sneaking. When keybind is pressed. Let's change our keybinds. Back to tab. Okay, never mind. We'll use the keybind. We'll just use the keybind. When sneaking is dangerous, game is a dangerous game. Be careful. Okay, right. Yeah. Well, we're back on. We're just going back to the whole keybind this time because yeah, it didn't really work out, did it? the sneaking aspect when mining that tree. Right, let's get bookcases and we'll just set up a bit of an enchanting area. Nothing too spectacular. So much so that I've actually forgotten how to do it. There we go. Right, that'll do. Right, we don't have... Yeah, we don't quite have level 30, but I'm not that bothered. Ooh, fire aspect. Well, might as well get that. Like, I'm not a huge fan of fire aspect in survival, because obviously when you hit zombies, they hit you back and you get lit on fire, but why not? We've got 22 levels, so we might as well just pack it all into this. And obviously it's not UHC, so we should be, you know, things like Unbreaking 2 wouldn't be a bad idea. Prot 2, Blast Prot 2 would be alright. Let's take the Blast Prot 2 actually. More Unbreaking. Prot 2, cool. Alright, and you know what? For the sake of whatever, we're just going to use the Bane book, because why not? We could go to the Nether. I'm kind of tempted to go to the Nether and get stuff for Eyes of Ender, so we can get the backpacks. What do we need? What do we need? What was I going to do there? Oh yeah, the Bane of Arthropods book. Why not? Why not? Ever watched Sherlock? I haven't, I'm afraid. The chances are, if you name a movie, I've not seen it. Pirates of the Caribbean, that's a good movie. I really, really like Pirates of the Caribbean. Madagascar, I like a lot of kids, well, like movies that you would assume, you know, are for kids. I like a lot of them. Let's see. My favourite movie of all time is The Incredibles, like the Disney Pixar movie. That is fantastic, and I know a lot of people like it, so you know it can't be all bad if there's a lot of people that like it. Will vein miner work on jungle trees? Because as far as I remember, it only said acacia and oak. No, it works on jungle too. Why was I chopping trees earlier, block by block? I feel very, very, very silly now. We'll just take all this stuff back to our house that was pre-built for us. I feel like I need to make better staircases, a better staircase at the front, but I mean, whatever. We'll just roll with what we've got. Right. Sword? Oh yeah, I made a new sword. In fact, can we enchant that for Unbreaking or something? Not back. We could get Unbreaking. Let's just get Unbreaking. Oh, we could get Bane of Arthropods 2. How exciting. 7, 11. Okay, yeah. Bane 2 far. Yeah, fantastic. Great sword. Right. Oh, Sherlock the TV series. Yeah. No, I don't watch much TV either. And I haven't watched that. One of my favourite TV series of all time, and I actually have the DVDs, is the BBC did a Robin Hood series back in the day, back in like 07, 08, 09, that kind of era. It was really, really good. It was, I don't want to say it was low budget, but you could tell it wasn't, well, I guess most TV series are, you know, they don't have budgets as high as films. At least that's the impression I get. But it wasn't, you know, there wasn't that many actors. The sets were kind of like unpolished at times, but it was really, really good. Like just the whole, you know, obviously with regards to popularity, it doesn't come close to things like Game of Thrones, but it was, I thought it was really good. Just the way it was written. I mean, there was 3 seasons. Seasons 1 and 2 were fantastic. Season 3, they killed off, spoiler alert, they'd killed off at least one character that was important. Maybe 2, I don't remember. Okay, they killed off a lot more, but at least one main character had been killed off. Oh no, they killed off one main character, and then a few others had, like, you know, left. So they had to introduce a load of new ones, and Season 3 was very, very repetitive. It can be summed up in the sentence of, there's a problem, people get captured, the people are saved, problem solved, end of, you know, episode. That was basically all the Series 3 was. But don't get me wrong, it was still, you know, it wasn't the worst thing ever. Vein miners should work on stone. It should, but I don't think stone is listed. I could add stone, but I don't really feel like adding stone in case I accidentally dig it. So we'll just leave it as it is, unless I'll add it if it comes to the point where I need to dig out a big room for something. You know, I don't know what that would be necessarily, but we'll wait and see. Also, there's a mod you get where you can. Oh dear. Oh no. Okay, that doesn't really matter. There's a mod you can get that tells you what blocks are what out of any mod. That hasn't been updated, I don't believe, for 1.12. The last version I could find was 1.11, so that's why I don't have that. Which would actually be very useful in this sort of a mod where you go to different worlds and there's loads of different ores and that. But yeah, part of the perk, as I said, of Biome Bundle is it's all vanilla blocks. So there should be nothing on the surface other than, you know, structures that confuse me. It all should be vanilla blocks. Alright. Whoa, hi. I don't have any arrows, I just realised. Get torch, kid. Whoa! Get bow spammed, James. That's what skeletons are saying. Oh. Let's eat up. All the way now. Alright, let's run in. Don't know what that guy was doing. He was just kind of standing around. See, one of the good things about playing Alpha at the minute is you definitely get to experience the old Mob AI, which at times is very much inferior to the, you know, obviously the Mob AI we've got now, but at times they can track you from an absolute mile away, in contrast to these guys who sometimes just, like, stand still and do nothing when you're right next to them. Which can be a bit annoying, but there you go. It happens. Maybe it's just giving the mobs a different personality. So maybe it's actually a good feature, who knows. Right, oh gee, big large room there. Already my inventory's mostly filled. Oh look, a vein of 2 emeralds. Oh wait, 3 emeralds. Nice. We need to keep in mind where all these oil places are, because I feel like we need oil for something. Probably like fuel or something like that. I don't know. Right, let's press on. Sand. Yep. Interesting. Interesting stuff. I know vein miners become a popular UHC scenario. In a UHC setting, I'm not so keen on it because I see it simply as another cut clean, but you know, it doesn't really add anything to the game. I mean, sure, it speeds it up, but I don't feel like UHC as a game needs sped up. Certainly not in 2018. Oh, that was close. But I mean, it's something different. Well, not for mod. Well, I know it's been around in the modding world for quite a while, but you know, in terms of UHC, it's relatively new. Relatively, not completely. I'm sure it's been used for, you know, at least a year, maybe more. Jeez, I'm getting tired. The reason I'm getting tired is because I was early to bed last night. It's currently 10:30. I'm pretty sure I went to bed at 11 last night, so yeah, it's just one of these things. It can catch up on you if you're not careful. Don't worry, I think I can handle it at the minute. So just for those that are wondering, for those that are curious that are still here, I don't, you know, we're not going to be getting to the moon today. We're not going to be doing an awful lot today. beyond caving. I would really like. I really would want to get to the moon, but we need a lot of resources before we can even attempt that. I have done it once, obviously, before when I was recording that series that I never uploaded. But I've not done it properly, as in like on YouTube. So that's really what we're aiming for here. But hopefully we'll do that eventually. That's our ultimate aim. And it's obviously good, as I said, because we're only focusing on 1 or 2 mods, not a lot. Because I feel like it can be a bit too overwhelming with mod packs if you don't have somebody there to help you out. Oof. I know, right? Early bed. I'm not sure if that's what you're saying oof at, but there you go. That's just the way of it. Alright. There's more stuff up there. Yeah, the more we get of this, the better, because it'll just save us from having to get it later. Should we give up on the coal? I'm not sure if we should give up. I kind of think we should give up on the coal, but we'll just we'll continue getting it for now. I think I can make a montage of James saying one of these things. I know it'll be 10 minutes long. Yeah. I was thinking of a few other things that I say a lot of. That's one of them for sure. The other thing is oh, what is it? Right, let's keep going, or right, let's continue, or so, you know, something like that. I say that whenever I'm stuck for words. Also, in I think what was it? It was the Shadow of War series. Whenever I was editing that, and the amount of times I said during like some of the character dialogue, the amount of times I said, "I had your wished," which is a Scots saying for basically "shut up." The amount of times I said that was, you could easily do a "I had your wish" montage from that. Often because the characters just spoke a load of nonsense. But there you go. Oh, I was about to say, but there you go. That's one of these things. I feel like I want to. Like, I try to vary my commentary a lot, but you just get you get stuck in a niche of like things you're comfortable saying, things you're used to saying. It's hard to really break that mold at times, which I kind of understand. You hear a lot of commentators or YouTubers saying, "Oh yeah, I don't want to say, you know, I want to stop saying this, or I want to stop saying that, or start saying this." But for me, it's just very difficult. I don't try necessarily, which could be part of the problem. Right. Oh, look, you make stuff off of coal. Fragmented carbon. Interesting. With all due respect. Yep, with all due respect is another one. Oh, sugar. Fair enough. Yep. All good James the Douglas sayings. I will copyright them for sure. I was not pressing the right key there. Darn sleeping, been ruining things for humans for thousands of years. When will they do something about it? I know, right? They could... Sleeping drug or non-sleeping drugs, wakening drugs that mean you don't have to sleep. That sounds like a very, very bad idea. That sounds just horrible. I feel like there was another way to go. I just can't. I can't find it. Was it here? No. Was it back here? Maybe it was back here. How did I even get in here? Alright. Yeah, my commentary can be very one-dimensional at times. I'd like to think it's okay, and people say it like I'm good at commentary and that, but I'm really, I would say I'm okay at best, because there's a lot more, you know, I watch a wider variety of YouTubers these days, and, you know, simply gamers, and there's a lot of people out there that have very, very good commentary styles, and a really good grasp of the English language, and their variety of speech is good. I've still got work to do in some of those areas. But it's just one of these things, isn't it? Oh man, every time I say that now, I'm going to be thinking back to this moment. I've head out. Good luck with the moon. Thank you very much. Well, as I said, I doubt we'll be getting there today, but we'll see. We shall see. One of the things I'm glad, with regards to our house, I'm glad that it's in a flat area, because, you know, we at least have a place to, you know, take off from. Oh, I was watching I need to say this. I was watching a great YouTube video the other day, and I was about to say it's one of these things. Stuff, I'm just going to say it. It's one of these things that whenever you watch YouTube videos, you're guaranteed to get like troll comments or hate comments or, you know, negative comments or, you know, things like that. It's always going to happen. Oh, snap. And it happened with this, but I thought it was decent. It was basically a how to fly a Boeing 737 video, and the scenario was, you know, both pilots are unconscious and you're supposed to take the reins, take control of the plane and safely land it. What do you do? And it had like the whole dashboard thing, and it went through the procedure of how to set up the autopilot, how to control altitude, that sort of thing. It was really, really cool. I don't know why, but it was just, and the way it was done, it wasn't just some guy sitting in his bedroom telling you about it, or someone on like Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, maybe it was in Flight Simulator, I don't know, but it was really, really well done, well presented and organised and everything. And at the end of the day, I don't know anything about flying, so there might be people out there that know a lot more and could find fault with what was said, but from my point of view, it was just really well done. And it's one of these things that, if ever, you know, hopefully I'm never in that situation, but, you know, if it did happen, you know, at least I'd have something to fall back onto. But yeah, as I said, I don't fly very often, so I'm not the sort of person that would be like, you know, we need somebody to take control of the plane, and I'm not the sort of person to go, oh, I'll do it, totally. You know, I'm not much of a volunteer. I usually prefer to be volunteered, if you know what I mean. So someone to come and ask me, you know, could you fly the plane? But at which point I'd probably say, no. But, yeah. Let's hope that never happens. Alright. I know they feed pilots different meals in case like there's food poisoning or something, which is smart. Just one of the many safety measures in place in such a setting. I'm sure I just mined a few blocks. I must have used them all up. Nothing here. Whoa, don't dig straight down. For that reason, and that reason, the lava. There we go, all good. I wonder if there's any diamonds down here. It would certainly be nice. Alright, let's get some more of this. And I'm getting this partly in the hope that there's like diamonds behind it, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. We don't need that. It's always very risky using vein miner above lava or around lava, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. I don't have any fire prot, do I? No. I wish I'd got some fire prot now. I quite like it. I know I think Patanat rates it. I went through a phase where I really liked it, and I still, to this day, in survival, I try to make sure I've got at least one piece of fire prot. Alright, our inventory's filling up again, gradually. We might have to head out after this if we can't find any more cave. Oh, invisible water. No, don't fall in the lava, please. There we go. Very awkward. I find that, like, ghost water thing often happens when there's... you're wielding a shield or whatever. It's often prevalent in that situation. It's one of these things you you thought they would have got rid of, but I'm guessing conflicts in code always arise, no matter how hard you try to keep them away from the game. Alright, there we go. More coal, more of this. What's that? Tin or aluminium, one of the two. Oh! You can actually see under the oil, which is very fascinating. But doesn't look like there's anything there, so let's head back up. I know where I am, or I remember where I am. I just don't remember where I am, if that makes any sense. There's coal. Where am I? Oh, yo, I think there was another area I hadn't explored yet. I just don't remember exactly where it was. Was it up here, maybe? No, this is a dead end. Duh. That was not embarrassing at all. I was doing that partly seriously, but partly because, well, I was thinking as it was happening, was it this way I went at one point? I thought there was going to be like water behind that. Oh no, I put that block up because I was trying to escape from a skeleton, I believe. Sand randomly lying in a cave. So fascinating walking through caves that have been explored just, you know, minutes or hours previously. Yeah, this is where I was. I think, yeah, I've not been here. Cool. Alright. More cave to explore. We might get right to some crafting. I really don't know. If I get all this melted up, we'll see how much we need for all the specific parts of a ship. Because you need stuff, you know, you need different parts for the different parts of the ship, which, as I said, exemplifies the onion effect, you know, different layers of modding. Oh, hi. Don't splash me. Let's just run away. Don't think we can run, honestly. She doesn't seem to be following. We should be good. Alright. Let's continue to gather as much as we can. Let's get rid of that. We're going to have to stop and craft one of these because we can make redstone blocks, we can make coal blocks. That frees up an absolute ton of space. We've got lots of levels as well, which is nice. Gold, always appreciated. Oh, hi. Zombies, not appreciated at this exact moment in time, but they are a necessary evil. Maybe adding like a mod with like more enemies would be. See, the thing is, I was looking through mods to make like the game harder, like to make mobs harder, but the one I found, it didn't seem that reliable, so I just thought it's not worth it, you know. The download site was dodgy to say the least, or one of the download sites I uncovered was dodgy to say the least, and there was I saw in the reviews there was a few config issues with it, so I just thought leave it aside. I mean, we're on hard mode, so that's I really wish though they would add like an insane mode or something. Let's kill that guy off. Really epic caves. Oh, we got more diamonds. Not that they are necessarily the primary thing we're after, but I'm not going to say no to them at all. This is an insane cave. Notice how I didn't actually go towards the diamonds and pick them up. Well, that's just typical me. For the longest time I've played this game, I've always like wanted to grab every ore in sight except the diamonds for whatever reason. That was good. I do have blast protection too, to be fair. There's a reason I got that. Oh, hi. Tell no one. See, this is the part I would edit out of the thing. And the irony was, I was just explaining, oh yeah, I got blast protection. I'm so clever. Not. Right. How do you make pumpkin pie? Oh, you need sugar for pumpkin pie. Well, we're wasting time. We just need to get back. Oh, I thought I could kill the creeper in like multiple hits. Apparently, I couldn't. Yes. Lol indeed, Chile. If I wasn't like upset at losing all that stuff, I would probably be wanting to laugh out loud as well. Oh, where was the entrance to the cave again? Hopefully we're not too close. Cocky, yeah, I know, very cocky. Thing is though, full iron isn't actually that good. That's funny. Right, well, see, the ultimate irony is hopefully we can find our stuff again, because if we don't find it then, well, I mean, yeah, we will have lost a lot of stuff. I'm not even joking. I'm not even trying to pretend that we would have lost a lot of stuff. Uh-oh. The question is, which way is it? The witch didn't see me, which is good. I'm not going to... Oh, wait, was it down here or was it up there? I feel like it was down here for some reason. I think it was. I think we went the right way, actually. I'm not going to get cocky again just yet. But I think we went the right way. We went up here. And then we went that way. And then we just ran through the caves, happy and free, not a care in the world. And we didn't go that way. We went this way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Down here. So this is why using torches is a good idea, because you can follow your trail. Yep. 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 And I see blocks and items. And there's tons of mobs. Why are there tons of mobs? Let's get the diamond pickaxe. And one of them picked up my sting. One of them's got my sword. No way. Let's just use any blocks. Right. Oh, there's a spider. Right, well, shooting the spider would be a good idea first. Right. Also use the spade. Oh no! The guy with the stuff is drowning in the oil. You know what? I wonder if we could just be uber weird and like try and block these guys in. Oh no 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 no! There we go. Right, well we got rid of that guy. Right. No no no, come in. You guys come in, come in. Wait, that was the guy that drowned, right? Hopefully my stuff's still... I mean, it was only enchanted armor. It wasn't, like, that much. Come on. Whoa, no, 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 no! Right, there we go. There's still stuff there. I'm just going to use this to kill them. I don't care. There we go. Let's run in. Okay, I think we're good. Apart from the stuff that fell in the... Apart from the stuff that fell in the... What do you call it? The oil. It shouldn't be destroyed, should it? Should it? Where was it? It was down here. Oh, there he is. He's got it. Got him. There we go. Swim up, swim up. Right, we're good. We're good. Okay. Whew. We're good. So, well, I'm not good, but you know what I mean. We're good. It's a saying. There's not as much imminent danger as there used to be. Oh wait, we've got a sword now, so we can use that. Okay. Anyway, normal service resumes. I think what we'll do is we'll just cave as long as we can until we run out of inventory space, and then no, or we die again. I need that bucket. Yeah, we'll cave until we run out of inventory space, and then I'll probably end the stream there. Don't want this to go on for too much longer, although I do. I feel like I might die again. Especially if I don't eat, and if I don't defend myself. Oh, I'm cornered, and there's the diamonds right there. Stay back. Try break this shield wall then, chumps. This is uber shield combat. There we go. Problem is, there's just so many of them. I don't know where they're all coming from. Is there like a dungeon nearby that's spawning them all, or are they just calling their buddies? What's the local difficulty? 2.41. It's not like, see, local difficulty isn't that high. Alright, I'm just waiting for more to come, to be honest with you. Right, here we go, diamonds. Let's get rid of the lava because I'd rather not lose them. Good thing I did that because there was nothing below them, unbeknown to myself. There we go. Is that more diamond? No, that's just aluminium. Aluminium looks vaguely like diamonds, like from afar. You turn and you see it and you think diamonds, but it's really not. Oh man. Welcome to anyone joining the stream. Just currently playing through, not a mod pack, but just like, you know, a random assortment of mods that I put together. Not many though, it's mainly vanilla, which is what might take out some of the fun of it, but whatever, it is what it is. That's another favourite saying of mine if we're talking about favourite sayings. Did I get my bread? Yeah, I got my bread, that's good. Let's chuck away that. What are we doing? Redstone. We've got a lot of redstone to be fair, which is decent. We'll probably need it at some point. I feel like some redstone there was just lost to the lava. Oh, hello. Hello lava, looking fine today. Oh, more. That's caving skills for you, not really. I wouldn't claim to have many caving skills. Knowledge of how cave systems worked. Hey, more. Yes. See, I wouldn't say I'm really going for, like, full diamonds is all fine and well, but I'm not really going for it because it's not really going to be much use. I guess if I fight the dragon, which in order to get shulker boxes I might, but if I ever fight the dragon I'll probably need it. But going to the moon, you can't really wear full diamond. You need a spacesuit. So I guess diamonds aren't really a priority unless there's, you know, something that requires diamonds. I don't know what, but there might be something that requires you to yeah, use diamonds. I'm very wary about digging an ore in the ground because there's so much lava around that it might just, you know, drop you into somewhere you don't want to be. Oh, and that's something I don't want to be near. Let's do that. Do that. I really like having the ability to do that, like make all these blocks. Oh, I didn't get my axe. It was fine. It was just an iron one. Yeah, the axe was the one thing I didn't get, unless I left it back at base. But I don't remember, honestly. I doubt I left it at base. I would have taken it because an axe is obviously useful as a weapon. Alright. There's more coal if we want it. I might just give up on the coal because we've got what? Yeah, we've got so much. Oh. Well anticipated. There we go. Oh, hi. That was also well anticipated. I wouldn't say my anticipation skills are on point today, but, you know, it's not bad. It's not a disaster. Want to know what disaster is? Rewind the stream back to, you know, 10 minutes or so. I wonder if I got that right. It was probably more like 7 minutes. It doesn't seem that long ago, but then again, time does fly when you play this game. Hey! Oh, no, 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 no. It's fine, you know. Don't panic. We got the diamonds. You know, if you're in that situation, the best thing to do is not to panic. Which is a bit rich coming from me because I panic more than most people. Like, I was thinking about this in recorded rounds on the teams I'm on. I'm usually the one that's most vocal about issues, you know, I feel like I am anyway. Like, you know, there's a team flanking us. Oh no, there's, you know, people here, all that sort of stuff. And I'll be the one that's shouting about it, whereas everyone else is just cool, calm, collected, and fighting. And I'm like, there's a team, run, 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 and all that, and just like shouting pointless things. Oh, hi. Oh. There we go, Bane 2. I'm surprised we forgot to kill that last spider, like when we were trying to get our items back with the Bane 2 that we got, because obviously it's Bane 2 for the reason of killing spiders. Oh, look at that. The floor disappears beneath us. All these levels are fantastic. Okay. Well, a lot of emeralds as well, but I highly doubt they're going to be useful. I could be wrong, but villager trading maybe? What would villagers give us? There might be something there for it, but I really don't know. Jings, Crivens, and help my bow. Look at all that. Look at all that coal. All those levels. That's unreal. Alright, there's another one. More aluminium. Oh, that's more. I know I said we were going to leave the coal. I think I'll get until like a stack of blocks or something, and then we'll be good. Let's get that down. We can make all the armor now. We've got enough pieces, like all the diamond stuff. We might, or we might just leave it. I'm pretty sure. I feel like some biomes in the biome bundle spawn with more diamonds than others. I don't know what they are though. That was the case in the Highlands mod. There was like one biome in particular that spawned with a lot of diamonds. But it's been years since I played with the Highland mod, and I can honestly say I do not remember it off by heart, like any of the biomes or the ore rates. And people claim, like, I know in the vanilla game people claim, you know, this biome will give more diamonds or whatnot, but there's really, I've never seen concrete proof to suggest this is the case. You know, it might be true, but I've never seen concrete proof to completely and unequivocal, you know. Yeah, basically I've never seen anything to suggest it's the case. I was trying to be clever there with a word, but I've forgotten what the word was. No point being clever if you aren't clever. No, wait, no point in trying to be clever if you look stupid while doing it. There's me trying to be clever again and looking stupid while doing it. That's probably a speciality of mine, but let's just stop talking before it gets worse. Oh, what's down here? Yeah, these caves are actually really neat, not gonna lie. Like, they're decent. They're different from vanilla. And the hardcore darkness certainly makes them seem different. Alright, there we go. More. If we had Fortune 3, then we would have definitely had, you know, enough for full diamond by now. But I'm not that bothered, as I said. I mean, I kind of want Fortune, but my aim in this series is not to focus on vanilla things. I just want to get to the moon. Maybe, I'm not sure, can you go to other planets in this? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. As I might have said already, but there was an expansion of Galacticraft, but that was 1.7 only, or 1.8 only. It doesn't exist for 1.12. Which is a bit of a shame, but there you go. As long as the main stuff is here, we're all good. Gold. We're actually running low on food. And inventory space at that. So I think this is going to be the end of it. Don't know why I dug redstone when quite clearly I don't have enough space. Well, we won't be running out of cave that much for much more. There we go. Right, yeah, let's head back up, I guess. And we'll end the stream there. So yeah, one stream isn't going to be one episode. It'll just be, I'll make an episode as long as I feel like it. Like, a lot of this will probably be cut out. Wait, why am I lighting? I don't know why I'm lighting up going to different places. Purely because there's ores here, and I want to explore these later. We'll just staircase up. Should we just do that? I'm out of space for gold. There we go. Get that back. Leap of faith. And I missed it. Let's not go that way. Let's go this way. Let's go back the way. Maybe Mars. Yeah, I think... See, the thing is, let's have a look at this. Hopefully the mobs are going to get me, aren't they? Alright. There we go. Bit of respite. We can review our map here. So as you can see, up here in the top left, Venus, Overworld, Mars, asteroids, and then if you click on Overworld... Oops. I did the wrong thing. I meant to click on Overworld, not Mars. Yeah, you get moons. So there's like 5 potential destinations. I'm not sure if the old expansion covered the other planets. But there you go. It's not a big deal. I can always just... I've still got the old expansion in a folder somewhere, so I can just play with that one. Oh, excuse me, play with that one at a later date. Alright, let's dig up. Might as well grab some more ores while we can. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Let's get out of here. Is there a way out? Not really. There's no good way out. Oh, this is where I died. It's ironic we should dig up in such a location. One shot with a... whatever that is. Bane 2. Oh, hi. And he shot me when my shield was up. Fantastic. Typical Skelly behaviour. Anywhere else to go? Up here maybe? I appreciate that it went dark there. I just completely forgot that I wasn't holding the torch. I hadn't put down a torch to light the way. No, but it's been a fun stream, not gonna lie. 2 hours. I think 2 hours is fine. I'll probably do a bit of work off camera just to like smelt things up. You know, make sure everything's in order. There we go. And then... Oh, hi Creeper. See you later. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. I feel like this is the right direction over here, but I don't see that pyramid. Not pyramid. You know what I mean. Not pyramid. The stone structure. Was it night soon? Yeah, it was. It's just turned day. I had a bit of a lag spike there, which is why I didn't turn around. I think we're going the wrong way, and the reason I was lagging was because we're generating new chunks. Is this a volcano? Yeah, this is a volcano. Look at that. That's epic. We've got another structure up here. I think a lot of these are pretty useless, but I mean, they still look epic in my opinion. They still look fairly cool. No chests. Right, yeah, I think we've got to go in this direction. I could be wrong. Probably am. Judging by... Oh, no, no, this is the right direction. We just need to find my house. Dude, where's my house? Over there, maybe? There was a volcano near my house before. There was quite a few structures near my house before. Yeah, I need to remember to take coordinates, because this is clearly not the way. Cool mountain biome over there, though. Alright. Yeah, we'll just head back over here. I would really like to just like do a survival world in Biome Bundle, but yeah, maybe one day. Currently I'm working my Alpha World and Cake Co recipe. There's my house. Oh man. I don't quite know what I'm waiting for to end the stream. I guess I'm waiting to get the stuff in the furnaces before I end the stream. We also need food. Might try to set up a farm of some sort. But put it this way, I won't be playing extensively on this off stream. So yeah, basically all of it will be done on, well, while I'm live. Right. Wait. We need to make sure there's enough coal in these furnaces. Do that. Okay, it doesn't really matter how much is in each one, as long as there's enough for, you know, enough to smelt stuff. There we go. Can I get away with putting that there? No, because that's a full block. Oh, I wish I'd not lost my axe. There we go, we'll just do that. And then we'll bung all that in there for now. Cool. 36. So yeah, big thanks to everybody for watching. Much appreciated. As I said, this will be uploaded as a video at some point. Usually, like, if you don't know how I do series, like, of most games, like for example, or like CTM maps, I usually play through it all first, and then I start editing and uploading. So I'll probably do that with this, because at the end of the day, if I give up, I don't want to have a series half uploaded. I'm not like that, and I try to avoid that if I can. So I will probably upload this very, very soon. But at least you can like rewatch the stream at any point. And I will be streaming again soon, hopefully. Ideally tomorrow, but things happen. You never know. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will end it off there. See you. I'll have a good rest of the day, and I will see you when I see you.